Not all fringe is simple, some are luxury. So, welcome to day 12 of our beaded fringe series. Today, we are creating this beautiful fringe, and we need three types of bead: the teardrop, the bugle bead, and the seed bead. So, starting with one seed bead and one bugle bead, I'll be inserting five set of it. So, on my line, I'm having five seed bead and five teardrops. So, this is the first line, and then I'll go ahead with my teardrop bead, and then lastly with one seed bead. So when you count it, you should have five like this. So I'm adding the teardrop now, and then I'll add the seed bead. So when I'm done, I'm going to pass my needle right back into the teardrop bead like this. The teardrop bead and the next seed bead close to it. Just bring your needle out this way and pull your thread. So next, I'll then add two bu- bu- two bugle bead. That is one bugle bead, one seed bead, and another bugle bead again. So this is what you should have: two bugle bead and one teardrop. Sorry, one seed bead. So insert it into that seed bead alone. You ignore one seed bead and pass it through the next one. So bring out your thread and then repeat the same thing again. Two bugle bead and one seed bead, just like that. Then pass it into the next two seed bead, just like this, and draw your thread. Next, you're going to add just one bugle bead and one seed bead, and you're done with the next line. So bring out your thread and pass it back into the seed bead alone. So I'm passing my needle right back into the seed bead, and then I'll continue with two bugle bead. That is one bugle bead, one seed bead, and another bugle bead again. Then I'll pass it into the seed bead. So repeat by adding two bugle bead and one seed bead, and then lastly one bugle bead and one seed bead, and then your teardrop bead with a sand bead. Then pass your needle right back into the teardrop bead and another seed bead. So we'll be repeating the process again with two bugle bead and one seed bead. Remember that the bugle bead and the seed bead, you're putting them one after the other. Then repeat the same procedure like we did earlier by repeating one bugle bead and one seed bead, and that's it for this. So to continue, just repeat the same process like we did earlier, and you have your beautiful design. If you want to learn more about fabric beading and start the technique, kindly send us a DM to get started.